Hello guys, welcome to this new section in Power BI, that is advanced charts or advanced visuals in Power BI. We have seen basic charts and basic maps in Power BI, but there are so many visuals. There are approximately 250 and plus charts outside Power BI. Those are developed by third-party companies, and those charts you can import in Power BI and create some visuals. So in this section, I'll be showing you 9 different charts in Power BI which you have import from third party, that is app source, and you can create the charts. Now, what are those charts? We will see animated bar chart race, drill down donut chart, drill down column chart. So, column chart and donut chart you have seen, but if you want to see some drilling down, and you can use this drill down column and donut chart. We have word cloud, Sankey charts, infographic, play axis, and scroller. If you try to create this kind of visuals in some other tools, let's say W for example, if you want to create a Sunburst chart or some other chart, it is very difficult there. You have to write some calculations, some other things, and then you can create those charts. But here, just using button clicks, you can create those different charts. And lastly, we will see how to create a Sunburst charts. Okay, there are some advantages and some limitations on each and every charts. To bring this chart, you need to have an account on Power BI. Okay, so that you can sign up and then you can create an account and import the charts. You cannot create an account if you have a Google, that is Gmail, Yahoo, or Hotmail email ID. You need to have any corporate company email ID or university email ID. Only then you can create an account and import those charts. How to create an account? I have mentioned a link below in description and comment box. Check there and create a temporary mail for organization and a school. Do process and sign in. So creating is very simple. You can go to this third dot. In this visual, click on get more visuals, and here the first thing is will ask you for username and password. So you have to sign up first. As I said you need a corporate email account, not Gmail, not Yahoo, or not Hotmail. You need some company email like bajaj.com, facebook.com, linkedin.com. Then you can create an account here. And then you can keep on importing the visuals and create this. So let us see practically how to create those advanced charts in Power BI. Let us see how to create animated bar chart race. For animated bar chart race, this chart is not present by default in Power BI desktop application. If you see in this place, you will not find that animated bar chart. So we have to import it from third party. I'm going to say as app source website. So from there you can pull that chart in Power BI and then you can create it. To pull that chart, you need to have a Power BI account, only then you can import that. So first of all, I will just click on this drill down, click on the button get more visuals, and here you can enter your email ID and password. So first you create an account, and for this you have an organization mail, right? So I have one email ID which I'll be using to log in. Now I'll enter the email ID, click on sign in, and I'll enter the password. Now you will get one window over here. Okay, this window will tell you that you can pick up this charts from Power BI visuals and app source. So they also have a website. From there also you can download these charts. So right now you can see there are different categories of charts which are present. Okay, so I'll show you each chart from each category over here. Now I can search for animated and press enter. Now I can just click on this add button here. So one thing you notice, there are some charts where there's blue tick mark over here. This blue tick mark tell you that these are Power BI certified. They have been tested by Microsoft and they are compatible with other features of Power BI. If there is no blue tick mark, that means they are not yet certified. Very soon, maybe in future, they might get certified. So here also you can see the rating of those visuals 4 stars, 2 stars. Based on that, you can use in your visualization. So I'll just click on this add button, and that particular, animated bar chart trace would be added. See this one? This is animated bar chart. So in future, whichever charts I add, that will be visible here. So I'll click on this animated bar chart, resize it. Here I can pick up subcategory into names. Now these are different fields if you observe, like name, values, periods. So I will guide you in that how to create. So subcategory sales. If you remember, we have created for bar chart subcategory sales. Here an extra field I that is order date. Drag this order date and drop into period. So here comes you animated bar chart. This chart you might have seen on Facebook, on LinkedIn, or some different websites. They show you the trend which is going to form few years for different companies. Many examples you can see. But one thing, if you observe, the speed is very fast and we are not able to read properly what is going on. And you can see there is a number 31 written at the bottom. Let me tell you, it will go till 30 to 31. So you can see it has reached 31. Why? 31 because there are 31 days in the month. So it is giving you overall 31 days data here. So normally people don't see by days, they only see by years. So I can just click on this cross button. So I'll just keep only years, and you can see I'm able to see the trend for all the years. Okay. Also, if you think the speed is very fast, you can reduce the speed. You can click on this format button. Here, go to this visualization setting. So here you can change the duration setting. So this way you can work on animated bar chart, and you can see, you can explain while this animations keeps on going. There are some many cases, studies which are there, and many problems which people face. They have a very common question: will my report performance be down? Will it become slow? The answer is yes. If you try to import some third party visual, there are chances that your speed of your workbook might reduce. Okay, it will reduce the performance interactivity another. So make sure you be careful when you are using this third party add-in charts in Power BI. So that's it. I hope you have understood how to create animated bar chart trace in Power BI. Let us see next chart from app source, that is drill down donut chart. So let us import the chart first. Click on get more visuals and type here as donut chart. You have seen the donut chart, which was a very simple plain donut chart, but this time I will show you some advanced donut chart, and that's a light edition, and you can see there's a blue tick mark. This blue tick mark tells you that these are Power BI certified visuals. You can use these properly and they are compatible with all the features in Power BI. So I'll pick up this advanced donut visual, that is a light edition. There are some advanced also is like Pro by Zoom charts and many more are there. So I'll just click on this add button. Here drill down donut chart would be added. So I'll click on that drill down chart and resize properly. Here I will add category into category and sales into values. Okay. So this is will give you a normal donut chart here, right? So when you click on that any slice, you can see they have been separated very nearby and it is highlighted there. But that's not drill down, that is just selecting. But if you want to go in details about category and more details, so let's say if I want to see the subcategory also, so I can drag subcategory also below category. Then I can drag product name below subcategory. Actually, these are hierarchy products. Hierarchy columns here category, subcategory, and product name. Those subcategories have different products. Now, suppose if I want to know more details about furniture, I can click on furniture and you can see it will give me details about that furniture. So, these are all subcategories. Again, if you see chairs is how much? 42.27%. If I click on chairs slice, here you can see it is going in details. Now it's very simple and easy. And if you want to come back, you can click in the center like this. Again, in the center, it will come back. So instead of creating three different charts, why not create only one single chart? Okay, which will give you information for three items. So one more, if I click on technology, it will give me details about all technology. Now it is giving you the distribution. It's very fancy. And if I click on phones option, you can see all the phones related products are given. And if you want to come back, click inside. Now this is given by a company named as Zoom Charts. You can see the name is given Zoom Charts. So if you try to go to format option and if you want to customize anything, so very few features you can customize. Suppose there's a separate customization option. If you enable that and if you expand, you can see what is happening. It is asking you to get a full version, only then you can customize. There are some other options like title and other things which are very basic. You can customize, but for long term, if you want to use it, you have to purchase this add-in. Okay, so that's it. I hope you have understood how to create a drill down donut chart in Power BI. Let us see how to create a drill down column chart. So first of all, I'll click on this drill down and get more visuals. So this was one method which I have shown you. Now let us try by the another method. I can go to insert tab, click on more visuals and I can click on format app source. So from app source will again open the same window and here I can type as drill down and search for the drill down combo chart. You see again it is a Power BI certified. So I'll just click on this add button here and this chart would be imported. So I can just click on that drill down combo chart resize properly. I drag some fields. Let's say order date into category and I drag sales into values. So this is a simple drill down column chart, but it is a column chart, nothing different is there right now. But suppose if you keep your cursor or if you hover your cursor, they are highlighted. You see, now suppose if you want to see details about 2016, you can click on 2016 column and see what happens. So it will drill down and give you details about 2016 only and into 4 quarters again. If you click on that quarter 4, you see what happens. It will give you months in quarter 4. One more time, if I click on November, it will give you details in that November. So the lowest level you can go down. Again, if I want to come back, I can click on this back button option and again back button and you can see it will come back to that place. So no need to creating 4 or 5 charts separately. You can just create using drill down combo chart. One more, if I keep my cursor, you can see there's a small tooltip which is guiding us that 2014 sales and how much is sales. Now this is just a trial version which you are getting. If you want some advanced features or some customization, you have to purchase that full version from Zoom Charts. Zoom Charts is a company which also works on creating this kind of visuals, some editing, and you can use it to save lot of time. Now If you want to customize anything, you can go to this format option. These are all the customization options. Now let me remove that order date and I try to pick up category, and if I drag one more, let's say subcategory, and I'll pick up product name. So when I click on any category, it will go to the next level, that is subcategory. So if I click on chairs, you can see all the details related to chairs would be given. I'll click on back button. So that's it. I hope you have understood how to work on drill down column chart in Power BI. Let us see how to create a word cloud. Some people call it as word map. It is used for textual representation. Let us see that. So I'll just click on get more visuals, search for word cloud and click on this add button here. So word cloud is added and that's a very small W icon, word cloud 2.2. So they keep on updating the version. I will click on that word cloud and resize it. Here I can just drag, let's say state into category. So when I drag state into category, you can see all the different states should be given in different colors. Okay. Now if you see there's a California, that a south which is given. So based on the count, the size would be bigger here. But I don't want to based on the count of state. I want based on profit, which state is giving higher profit. Give me bigger in size. So if I drag profit into values, you can see California bigger in size. That means it is having bigger profit, right? New York is second and so on. This is a simple word cloud. But if I want to read what is written here, I have to tilt my head. Okay, so it's very annoying to tilt head and read, that is very difficult. So why not go to format option? Somewhere you can see rotate text option. I can make it as of and it will be simple line. Also one more thing, if you observe there's a new given and there's a York given. So actually these are one single state, it's given in different line. So I can tell them that stop words and somewhere you can see some option will be there is general option. You can see the button, there's word breaking. So make sure you make it as of and you can see New York in a single line. Now many changes you can do with respect to colors also. So that's it. I hope you have learned how to create a word cloud in Power BI. Let us see how to create a Sankey chart in Power BI. Sankey charts are used for showing the relationship between two categories. So it can be two categories, two columns, two items within the same or different data sources. So it is very easy to create Sankey chart. I will click on drill down, get more visuals and type here Sankey and I'll just click on this add button here. So this Sankey chart would be added. So I can click on Sankey chart, resize properly. Now in this chart, I want to show you relationship between category and subcategory. Okay. So I will drag category into source and subcategory into destination. So because I want to show relationship between them, carefully observe here. There are different categories on left hand side. These are nothing but source. And on the right hand side, these are different subcategories. So it is telling you that which subcategory belongs to which category. Okay. But I want to show you the sales done. So I can drag the sales and drop into weight. Now the size of those bars, connecting bars have changed. If you observe here, the size of from technology, it is going to phones. So what it is trying to convey? It is trying to tell us that the sales for technology are mostly received from phones and the lowest are received from copiers. One more example, if I click on furniture, for example, if furniture is having good sales, from which subcategory I am getting maximum amount of sales. So I can tell you that maximum is from chairs and the lower is from furnishings. Okay, so it is very simple. It is used for showing the relationship between two items and how it is converted. Now I can just remove this option subcategory and I will put here region. So now I want to show you relationship between category and region. Suppose if I select technology and I want to find out from which region I am getting maximum sales. So maximum sales are received from west region. So it is given as 25 million. From east region, they both have similar. I know the text is not visible, so you can go in the format, change the size, change the font size, or change the color. Everything can be customized. So that's it. If you are using some other tools like Tableau, it's very difficult to create a Sankey chart in Tableau. But here in Power BI, it is very easy. So that's it. I hope you have understood how to create a Sankey chart in Power BI. Let us see how to create an infographic in Power BI. We have a ready-made chart which you can import from app source. So I can just click on get more visuals and type as infographic. So rather than presenting a boring column chart and other charts, you can just go for infographic. In the beginning itself, I can just click on add button here. Now this visual would be added, that is infographic designer 1.9.7 version. I will create here infographic for, let's say, category and sales. So I'll pick up category into category and here I can pick up sales into measure. Okay, and this will give you a simple column chart. So what is so special about this chart? Nothing is there right now. It is simple column chart, but instead of presenting this boring query, you can see the vertical bars. You can present different shapes. So how to do that? You can click on edit map button and here you can see there's a shape 1. So what I will do it, I will delete this shape and I can bring any other shape here. So this is the delete button. Click on delete button and here is the shape beginning itself, insert shape, the first option. So if I click on this first shape, I can pick up any shape from here, let's say this one, and you can see second shape would be added. One more shape I can delete that. Click on this first button and you can explore. There are approximately 300 different shapes. I can select and you can see the shapes is added. So if you think there's are different shapes, also you can see there are different categories. I can add here, let's say transportation, and I can add here different icon here. Okay, so I'll delete. I can go to people and I can add here this baby icon. Many different icons you can add. If you want, you can just click on this multiple units and you can see multiple icons would be added there. And here also you can see there's a unit per row. I will add 4 units per row and press enter. You can see every row will have 4 icons here. Okay, I can again click on delete and I can click first button here. So let's say if I select nature and I can select this tree over here, you can see tree here. Same thing, you can play with this option. There are many options here. You can change the colors, you can change the background. Now suppose you have your ready-made shape, you have a company logo and you want to import that logo into this infographic. You can click on this button, that is insert sheet. Click on this upload. So here nothing is upload there. So you can click on the third icon, just insert image. Insert image. When you click and click on upload button, you can pick up an image from your laptop. Let's say I'll pick up my channel logo and click on open. So this particular logo, I can just select that and you can see the logo is added. I can select multiple units, so you can play with that. They are very simple and easy options. You can try to play with that. And the formatting option remains the same. You can change the heading, title, background, anything from here. Okay, So many options are there. So that's it. I hope you have understood how to create infographic in Power BI. Let us see how to create a play axis in Power BI. So I'll click on get more visuals and type here as play axis. Play axis is actually a slicer and it is a Power BI certified. You can see the blue tick mark and I can click on add button here. The slicer will work and it is using some animations. So I just click on this play axis and drag the order date into field and this becomes your play axis slicer. So when I click on play button, you can see it will show me different years. And so if I only want quarters, I will remove that year option and click on this play axis button. If you want month, you just remove that quarter and click on play button. So month-wise details will be getting. But what is the use of that? Play axis is like your slicer. It cannot work independently. It needs to have some charts to show the impact. So I will just create two visuals here. One is pie chart and second a bar chart. So I will click outside, click on this bar chart, drag category and drag sales and again click to the outside, click to pie chart, drag region and drag sales. So that's a simple pie chart here. Okay, and I will remove the region. Now if I click on this play button in the play axis, you can see the visuals will change here. The small icons are given and you can see what are the sales done in that particular month. It's very small, I understand, but the labels are changing and it is helping us to understand sales time. So what you can understand, you can compare the proportion of sales done in that year as compared to the total sales. Okay, you can find out the proportion. That's very simple. It is a dynamic slicer. So I hope you have understood how to create a play axis in Power BI. Let us see how to create a scroller in Power BI. It is one of the most interactive visual. You might have seen this visual on some news channel or when you are watching some Sensex. There are some text name of the companies and the values which keeps on rotating and they are scrolling on left or right hand side. Same way we can create a scroller in Power BI. So I can click on get more visuals and type scroller, search. That's a Power BI certified. I can click on this add button and this is the small black icon that's a scroller here. So I can click on this button here and I can drag subcategory into category option and profit into this box. You can see here the name of the subcategory and the profit value has been moving on the left hand side. Now if you want, you can change the decimal number to whole number, right? Now you see, and some decimal number, you can change that into a whole number by clicking on that format button, or you can see profit button here. Go to the column tools and here you can see that's a decimal number. Select the option whole number. So I will just click on yes and you can see the entire text would be converted to whole number. You see. Second, if you want some indicators like what are profitable, what are not profitable. So for example, all the values are positive. So we have everywhere as profit. Same values in this subcategory don't have profit. They are in loss. For example, let me show you an example here. There are three subcategories whose profit is negative. And what are those subcategories? You can see on the screen. These are supplies, bookcases and tables. So if you want some indicators which will show you quickly whether they are profitable or not profitable, you can remove from measure absolute and drag and drop in measure deviation. So what will happen? You will get an indicator. For up arrow means it's profitable, down arrow means it's less. The text is moving very slowly and it is a bit boring. You can increase the speed of this by going to format and you can click on scroller. If you scroll down and you can see somewhere scroll speed is 2, I will make it as 4. So now it is in a good speed. Depends how do you want to display. Let me show you where are the negative values. Okay, you see supplies, bookcases and tables have down indicators. They are in loss. Now if you think the size is very small, you should increase the size. You can go on top and select the option auto size font. Auto size font will automatically resize depending upon the box size. So if I increase this box size, the size of text will increase. And if I reduce the size, will decrease again. Okay, so it is auto size option here. One more example, I will click on outside and click the scroller and drag city into category and profit into measures deviation. So this will give me city wise what is the profit. I can go back, format and enable auto size font option, and also I will increase the speed of let's say 4. Later on, if you want, you can change their background or font color, everything. For changing the background, go to scroller option and here is a button background is black. Right now I can select the red color here and you can see the red color. So you can create multiple kinds of scroller in Power BI. This will make your presentation more effective, more visually appealing. Okay, so I hope you have understood how to create a scroller in Power BI. Let's see how to create a Sunburst chart in Power BI. You can consider Sunburst chart like a donut chart where there are different layers in a donut chart. Okay, so one donut, second donut outside and third donut. So like this, you can create multiple donuts that's known as sunburst here, where you can use it if you want to see the distribution of particular category or particular region, how they are distributed. You can use sunburst chart. So I will click on get more visuals, add sunburst chart. I can click on this and I can just drag some fields, let's say category, into groups, and I can drag subcategory into group and sales into values. So this is a simple sunburst chart. What if you only put category and sales? Suppose this is a simple donut chart. If you add subcategory inside that category, now you can see how distribution of furniture is done. Further, okay, if you click outside, it would be de-highlighted. Suppose if I click on technology, it will tell me what is the percentage of sales done for technology. Now, further technology is divided into phones, machines and accessories. If I click on phones, you can see what is the distribution in terms of phones. That is now, if you want, you can keep on adding the fields in this group section. Now, I can add region below that subcategory and you can see further it has divided into different regions. So like this, you can keep on adding the fields here. Next, if you want to do any formatting, all the options are available in the format button. So that's it. I hope you have understood how to create a Sunburst chart in Power BI. So that's it. I hope you all have understood how to work on advanced level visuals in Power BI. And as I said, for advanced visuals, you may have any company, organization or school email, not like Gmail, Yahoo or Hotmail. You must have professional mail. If you don't have, check the description for mail. It will help you. If you have any doubt or any question, commenting below.